started as a surrealist filmmaker, and it was a big part of my early creations. I was driven by dreams, which not so much anymore, but I get inspired by, you know, creatures and animals and organisms, and seeing beyond someone's expression, just like passing them on a street or observing them in a cafe. Also, a self-growth and personal path has been very inspirational for me, because the better you understand yourself and the world, better tools you have to create something that the audience will relate to. Or I like to create stories that I want them to happen to me, but because they're too magical or too larger than reality, I'm like, well, damn, if this is not going to happen, I'm going to write it, then I'm going to film it, and, you know, in that way I'll get to experience it. The way I choose my film thematics is that I like to put my audience in a state of mind they've never experienced, or bring them into places they've perhaps never been to. The main thematics are, you know, esotericism and escapism and occultism, and you know, creating characters and their surroundings that are phenomenal. I'm an admirer of cinema verite, but I've never really yet felt that I would love to, you know, create on this in that sort of realistic approach. I mean, we live the reality every day of our lives, and so to make something more dreamy and larger than life, that's what makes me dream, and that's what makes me want to make films. I mean, my two last projects, Raven and Serpentine, they're both dealing with the birth of a form of a new life and species. And it's very exciting to be playing with sci-fi and body horror and these sort of maybe passable or impossible things in life. My process on set, I very much trust my instinct and intuition. Those never failed me yet so far. I like to come very prepared with a shot list and storyboards, but have it sort of in the back of my head on a day off, because I love to take the surprises and the exciting things that a day can bring. And in many cases, something magical has happened that has made the scene or the part of the film even better to what I could have dreamt. I also function through this little voice in my head. Is what if I write something or direct a scene and the voice comes and asks me, could have I done this better, then I know I have to go and redo it. And then if the voice doesn't, then I know that I've probably done a good job and don't have to go back to it. My motto, I go always by my 3 Ps, which is passion, patience, and persistence, which, you know, you need in every film production, absolutely, and that applies to your private and professional life as well. And, you know, we all know that the great things in life take time. And always, I mean, this is a bit corny, but it's also about the self-belief and in what you do, because if you don't believe in who you are and what you do, how someone else can?